Hey everybody, this is Jason, the Science Outreach Manager and Life Science Educator here at the Children's Museum Houston. Today I am inside the Junction Hall because I want to talk to you about art and a particular artist known as Jackson Pollock. You might have seen some of his art before. He's very, very famous, and I'm going to show you how to make drip art. Jackson Pollock lived a long, long time ago. He was a 20th century artist, the first half of the 20th century. He died in the 1950s, and he was an abstract expressionist. So let me give you a simple definition of abstract expressionist. Abstract artists, they take reality and they distort it a little bit. A very famous example of this distortion of reality would be Salvador Dali. He took clocks and he made them look like they were melting in the desert. That would be an abstraction. Expressionism is like it comes really deep from within inside. So they take this expression that they really feel strongly about and they put it on canvas in an abstract way. One day, he came upon an expression of drip art. And this drip art, if you can kind of see right here, it looks a little bit like a mess, and it looks like, you know, what really is going on here. It's hard to decipher, and there's all these different colors and they're all mixing together. But Pollock always had a huge plan for his drip art. Drip art is something that a lot of us can sort of copy, can sort of do. Like me, I'm not an artist, and I did this. And what's really cool, if you look on the back, it also looks like a little work of art. It looks pretty gorgeous on this side as well, where the art bled in, okay? So, to make drip art, if you watch videos of Pollock, which there are available videos of Pollock doing his art, he would always start, I shouldn't say always, but a lot of times he would start with like a single color. Like he would take a single color with a brush and sort of brush it across the canvas. And then he would add color to it, and he would add more colors, and he would add first a lot really broad strokes, okay? And he wouldn't get to the dripping part, the splattering part, till the end. He also would do a really interesting trick with his art where he would take, say, a bottle of paint and he would do something like this. He would open it up and he would look at the canvas and he would say, you know what, right here, I'm just gonna squeeze some green on. And he would do that, okay? And then he would take another bottle and it's like, wait a minute, you know what? I'm gonna take some purple here, or is this blue? I'm gonna take some blue here and I'm gonna go like that. And then he would say, you know what, this needs some orange. So I'm gonna take some orange and I'm gonna go like that. Okay? And he would take some yellow and he'd be like, you know what, yellow needs to go around here, like that. And then he would take some purple and be like, purple, let's do some purple. Okay, just like that. And if you notice, there's a lot of physicality in what he did. Like he was moving around as I did it. That was on purpose. I wanted to move it around to get these almost like thick strokes of paint onto my canvas. Then he would do interesting things with his brushes. Like he would take his brushes and he would say, maybe kind of go like this with it. Or he would stomp on it and get a little texture pattern going. And he would get another brush and maybe mix a couple of colors together, like that. And he would hold all his brushes in his hands. He would keep going. And he would maybe do some more of that sort of stomping art like that. And then he would get another brush and he would go, okay, over here, I kind of want to do this with this one. And then the colors would mix organically and naturally. And then he might even do that with this. Or he might go and take it and just go like that and put a dot right there. Or like that and put a dot right there. But again, he always had it planned out. He always knew what he was going to be doing, okay? And then he might just take all of his brushes all in one hand and he might do something like this. And then something like that. And then he would start to get these color schemes and this build of a paint and this beautiful looking shapes going on. And then he might start to do the splatter work. And with the splatter work, what you would do is, let's see here, we didn't do any red. He would go ahead and he would put some paint on his palette. And my palette is a cardboard box sleeve, and he would get some paint on a brush, like that, and then he would take it and he would go like this. And he would drip the paint where he wanted to drip it. And then he would get another color, and he would get some paint on that one, and he would do the same thing. And he would just keep doing that, continue. And he would have this really textured, beautiful, some strokes, some splatters, some interesting paint brushing, and it would become the work of art he wanted it to become. Now, I'm not saying that every single splatter he did was planned, because obviously when you do that, you can't really plan where it's gonna go, okay? But he knew that he would want to splatter it here with the white, let's say, and here with the red, let's say, to get the sort of scheme he wanted to get. So, it's actually a lot of fun, there's some physicality to it, and it does make some really pretty works of art when you do things like this. That right there was abstract expressionism via Jackson Pollock drip art. I hope you enjoyed watching me make it. I know I didn't do too much of it, but you saw sort of my final product before I added to it, which is also really cool about drip art. It never really has to finish. You can keep adding to it and adding to it and adding to it. So that's really cool. I really want to thank the Samuels Foundation for allowing me to show you this drip art. And I would think that as well as they would like to see your drip art. So if you make a drip art masterpiece, go ahead and take a picture of it and post it on our social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that you need. Also, if you are watching this on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. When you hit that button, you will get notifications about all our other videos that we post on, including more art videos, science videos, Mr. O's Oh Wow moments, story times, and our Tater Tot tunes. With that, I hope you're having a great day. I do hope to see you soon, and bye for now.